Today we explore one of the most important and influential theories of learning in psychology, Thorndike's trial and error theory. This theory was proposed by the American psychologist Edward Lee Thorndike. He wanted to understand how humans and animals learn new behaviors. Through a series of experiments, he explained that learning happens gradually through repeated attempts, mistakes, and corrections. Thorndike's most famous experiment involved a puzzle box. In this experiment, a hungry cat was placed inside a closed box. Outside the box, food was kept so the cat could see and smell it. Naturally, the cat wanted to reach the food. However, to escape the box, it had to press a specific lever inside. At first, the cat did not know what to do. It scratched, jumped, pushed, and moved randomly. These were all attempts. Most of these actions were wrong and did not open the door. But by chance, at some point, the cat pressed the correct lever and the door opened. It reached the food and felt satisfied. In the next trial, the cat again tried various actions, but this time it took less time to press the correct lever. Gradually, after repeated trials, the cat learned the correct response. The unnecessary actions disappeared, and the correct action became stronger. This gradual process of eliminating wrong responses and strengthening the correct one is called learning by trial and error. Based on his experiments, Thorndike proposed some important laws of learning. The first and most important is the law of effect. It states that behaviors followed by satisfying consequences are more likely to be repeated, while behaviors followed by unpleasant consequences are less likely to occur again. In simple words, we repeat actions that bring success or happiness. The second is the law of exercise. According to this law, practice strengthens learning. The more a response is repeated, the stronger the connection becomes between stimulus and response. Practice makes learning stable and long-lasting. The third is the law of readiness. This law explains that learning happens more effectively when a person is mentally and physically prepared. If someone is ready to learn, the process becomes smoother and more meaningful. Now, let us connect this theory with classroom learning. When students solve mathematical problems, they often make mistakes at first. Through repeated practice, they understand where they went wrong and gradually reach the correct solution. Similarly, while learning a new language, students make grammatical errors, mispronounce words, and hesitate. But continuous effort helps them improve. Trial and error is not limited to classrooms. It is a part of everyday life. A child learning to walk falls many times before walking confidently. Someone learning to ride a bicycle loses balance repeatedly before mastering it. Even in competitive exams or professional life, success often comes after several failed attempts. However, this theory also has limitations. It mainly explains simple forms of learning and mechanical behavior. It does not fully explain complex thinking, creativity, or sudden insight. Yet its importance in foundational learning and behavior formation remains very strong. In today's world of digital education and skill development, the principle of practice and correction is still highly relevant. There is no shortcut to mastery. Repeated effort, learning from mistakes, and positive reinforcement are key elements of real learning. In conclusion, Thorndike's trial and error theory teaches us that mistakes are not failures but stepping stones toward success. Every attempt brings us closer to our goal. Learning is a gradual process built on patience, persistence, and continuous improvement. So never fear mistakes. They are an essential part of growth and achievement.